In the first state, a lawsuit filed by citizens in Delaware is demanding the return of the General Assembly to in-person business. The suit claims that the General Assembly is in violation of the state constitution by not meeting in person. WBOC's Cassie Semyon is in Dover tonight. Cassie, members of both chambers are named in the suit, including the lieutenant governor. So what are they saying tonight, and what are the plaintiffs saying?
Steve, leadership from both chambers declined interviews, instead giving us statements. And this lawsuit is represented by lawyer Julianne Murray. She most recently ran for governor in 2020. She says this isn't a publicity stunt. It's about Delawareans' rights, and specifically Delawareans' rights to contribute and interact in the legislative process. Section 5 of the Delaware Constitution allows Delaware's General Assembly to conduct business elsewhere in times of enemy attack, disease, or natural disaster. It goes on to say the General Assembly may temporarily meet and sit elsewhere.
At what point do we go away from, what's temporary? Because by my count, we now have 2 sessions that have happened remotely.
Attorney Julianne Murray says the passage of 2 gun control measures in the Senate in just a matter of days, with limited time and number of public input allowed, made the need for a return to session in person even more necessary.
They were given 1 minute, and at the end of 1 minute, click, you're done. Okay, that is not discourse. That is not a conversation. That is not getting the people's feel for what's going on. That's the problem. So yeah, they could meet somewhere else in Dover, but the meeting in person between themselves and also with the public is absolutely paramount to our process.
In a statement, House Minority Leader Danny Short said Republicans agree with the objective, saying in part, if hundreds of people can safely patronize the unstructured environment of a big box store, we should be able to safely conduct public floor debates and committee meetings in a controlled, secured, and monitored setting. But across the aisle, Speaker Pete Schwarzkopf released his own statement. We have no comment about the content of the lawsuit. The public statements last week from Republican legislators regarding return to in-person session now make a lot more sense. This lawsuit was filed by a former Republican candidate for statewide office, and it looks like the Republican leaders in the House and Senate had to fall in line. Last week, Senate Democrats said they would not be bullied into delaying legislation, but it looks like they may have to fight it out in court instead. In Dover, Cassie, Semyon, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader. Steve?
All right, Cassie, thank you.